Have you ever looked at someone and thought, what is going on inside their head? If you can remember being a baby, being in the womb, would you know it? Recognize those memories? You just be images. You just be images, feelings. Could this be reinforcing Family Island? Be a secret core memory? And at first, the control panel is only one single button, but it's a large button. So can multiple emotions be pushing that button at the same time? I sometimes hear babies cry or toddlers cry in like it sounds like mixed emotions. And personality isn't just modes of behavior. Well, they're at least more than just modes of behavior. And take time to figure out what to make of those memories. They don't just pop in. They're also places to store memories, routes for trains of thought, even influence imagination. Osmosis Jones and Ozzy and Drix, I don't know if they meant to do this, but they portrayed personality as overall culture inside you. A lot of these emotions talk about is stuff Riley herself might be thinking about. A lot of stuff the emotions talk about is stuff you think Riley herself would be thinking about. Planning her day. Don't you think she'd be thinking about stuff? That kind of stuff? And the memories can change emotions all the time. I mean, why can't they change it back? How come when anger, fear, or disgust touch memories, they don't change? What about emotionally neutral memories? The emotionally neutral memories, like the phone numbers. However, it seems like the emotions pretty much could also be her thoughts. That I kind of thought at first makes sense, except in this next scene I'm about to show you. See this scene? It doesn't seem like it based on anything she's thinking, like about a day of school or what happening or what else is going on all over the brain. It just unmoved at the control panel, but not why. Their parents' mind seems related in relation to their thoughts, but I think she'd also be thinking about what's going on inside her own head. This scene goes against self-awareness a lot, and I know not to worry about plot holes, just cliches that you've seen it before. But some of this become so numerous and so obvious, I can put them all on a giant list. Let's do that, shall we? If Death's not gonna happy now, I mean they established she can't be happy with Joy not in headquarters. And how did this happen? as I said, emotions can't. And intellectual aspects of the mind seem to only get a brief mention. These mind workers are also pretty underappreciated. You know, they could be like the emotion staff or something, helping sort memories, imagination, work in the intellectual aspects of mind like critical thinking, deja vu, inductive reasoning, and also maybe also inhabit some of the items of personality. And why can't they send the core memory straight back to headquarters like any other memory, like that gum commercial? And this is the first time you've seen a recent memory of Riley. The wrecking of those personality items, but even more epic and stuff with many of these mine workers becoming homeless, jobless, involving their entire mind, everyone who lives in Riley's head. As I was saying, that we see first time we've seen Bing Bong within a freaking long term. How can I not have seen a recent memory before? And this pit seems to exist for no other reason than to serve a plot. Maybe the mind is so big. Maybe the mind is so big it's easy to get lost in. And it seems like the message of this movie, growing up, is about forgetting everything you learned in childhood. It seems like the message of this movie is growing up is about forgetting everything you learned in childhood. Actually, remembering childhood doesn't make you a child. In fact, that would make you mature. Feel like Bing Bong could have gotten his own childhood memory island. But then again, I didn't really get it since it was all by accident. And why hasn't he? Don't say she's too old for imaginary friends because he just a new one just now. See, another imaginary friend, just like Bing Bong did. See, boys, that's all they want from you. Dead soldiers. Freaking they ask, would you die for me? And it seemed like under normal circumstances, getting back to headquarters seemed really easy. Why hasn't Bing Bong tried getting back to headquarters? Under normal circumstances, it seems to be easy to get back to headquarters. Why hasn't Bing Bong ever tried to get back to headquarters before? And nothing seemed to have happened in between ages 3 and 11. No favorite movie island, comic, favorite lines, favorite movies, TV shows. No Modesty Island. And it seems like the point of this episode, this movie, is growing up is forgetting everything you learned in childhood.